I'm just putting away some clean laundry and realized I didn't wear it this summer. It's not my style. It is actually a swimsuit cover-up, but I didn't wear it. I always wore a pair of shorts with a t-shirt or a dress. I never wore a swimsuit cover-up this year. And I started thinking, did I even wear it last year? I don't think that I did. And so it got me thinking about the 90-90 rule in minimalism that states if you haven't used it in the last 90 days and you're not going to use it in the next 90 days, consider decluttering it. So sign number one is that the 90-90 rule could help you declutter. You could actually get rid of some things that you haven't worn because you just haven't worn them, or you wore them and didn't like them. That could fit into the mix too. That of course does not apply to seasonal decorations, maybe kitchen things like your turkey pan that you only use a couple times a year. But if we're talking about clothes and we're tailoring our closets, we're cultivating our closets to have clothes that are fit for the season, that are fit for our bodies and are fit for our lifestyle, this does not fit any of that. And the 90-90 rule would suggest that I donate it, that I declutter it from my life. And I have no problem with that because I haven't worn it. One item that I'm decluttering with you in this video. And maybe you're watching this like, okay, great, you decluttered one thing. Well, this is probably the 3,000th thing that I've decluttered from my life over the last 3 years. And I've learned that decluttering one day at a time or one thing at a time regularly continues to cultivate a minimalist lifestyle that I love, that does not cause me stress and anxiety. And so this may not seem like a lot, but it's one piece of the entire pie for me. And I really believe in the power of one day at a time, because you cannot revolutionize and change your whole life and experience personal growth to the magnitude that I have changed my life in one day. You can't. It's been 3 years and I'm still doing it and I'm still sharing it here. When you decide to make that change, where you start thinking about what to keep instead of what to declutter, it becomes your life. You realize the things that you want to keep in your home and that you want to focus your attention on, and your money. And I bought this, I don't even know. I have had this since before I was married because I took this on our honeymoon. So now that I just said that, I have a little tug of sentimentality. Okay. Nope. No, I haven't worn it. There's probably pictures of me from our honeymoon in it, and that's okay. And I only just realized that because I was chatting with you about it. I've been holding it for whatever, 5 minutes, and that thought did not come to me. And it got me thinking about other indications or signs that it's time to declutter some clothes from our closets. Years ago, I would have tons of dirty laundry in our laundry room and still have drawers and closets full of clothes. So that would be sign number 2. Your dirty laundry pile as an indicator or a sign. If you have a lot of dirty laundry, but you still have dozens of choices available to you in your closets and drawers, that could be a sign that getting rid of some clothes might make a difference in your home. A third sign that it might be time to declutter your closet is that you're hanging on to stuff that doesn't fit. Stuff that you wished you could fit into, or that you used to fit into, but you lost weight and now you're afraid that you're going to gain weight, so you're hanging on to it just in case. It's this version of ourselves that's not real. It's not current. It's not today. And we're hanging on to these clothes, and I'm absolutely guilty of it. I have a pair of shorts that are too big that I'm afraid if I gain some weight over the winter, I'm going to want them come in the spring. And I'm a little bit hesitant to let go of that size, even though I did not wear it all summer. But I have this fear, and fear can hold us back when we're decluttering. So when you're evaluating clothes in your closets, like I'm doing today, maybe there's something that you could let go of that doesn't fit, doesn't feel good on your body. The fabric's not right, the fit's not right, or you just simply don't wear it. That could be a sign that it's time to declutter. A fourth one would be that you have to physically use your body to shove clothes into your closet, or really shove clothes over in a drawer to fit more clothes. That's a sign. That sign kind of ties into the other signs where it's the number of clothes that you're managing in your house is too many. And the last sign that you could maybe declutter some clothes from your closet or your life would be that you want to. You have this feeling that you want to declutter clothes. You know you want to get rid of it, but you're struggling to declutter. You're struggling to let go of it. You're struggling to know how to donate it, what to do with it. It was a gift from someone. You spent money on it. It's a perfectly good item that you don't wear and you wish you hadn't bought, but you did buy. So you're waiting to see if you will wear it to justify the purchase. It's time to let go of that item. It is time to declutter that item. And I'm here to tell you it's okay. It's okay to let go of things that you spent money on. Reframe it in your mind. Reframe it as you are giving that shirt or that dress or that pair of pants away. You don't want to sell it for $2 because the hassle of selling something versus the giving away of something, the time frame and the personal cost that has to happen for that is different. To sell something for a couple of bucks means you have to take pictures of it, you have to post it, you have to communicate with people who are interested, who never show to pick it up, or who do show to pick it up and want to haggle from $3 to $2, or you want to save it for a yard sale and make a couple bucks. And maybe some people need to do that, and that's okay. I'm not judging that. What I'm saying is that effort and that time for you to keep that item, is that lighter in weight for you than giving it away? And giving it away, you could put it in Buy Nothing group, you could donate it to churches and charities, Goodwills, Salvation Army. They will come to your home and pick things up from your driveway, from your front porch. So if you can think about reframing it as you are gifting a nice piece of clothing to someone who needs it. Try to reframe it for yourself. That way it might be a little bit easier to declutter something. And that's the fifth sign. When you want to live with less and you want to let go of some of your clothing, but you can't, that's a sign. That's a sign of growth. That's a sign that you need something different in your closet, in your home, and in your life. And leaning into that a little bit is difficult. It's uncomfortable to face the fears of letting go of something. It's uncomfortable. It is not. It's easier to ignore that discomfort and let the clothing hang in our closet than it is to deal with the discomfort of, okay, I spent money on this, I have to let this go because keeping in my closet is actually stressing me out, or keeping in my closet makes me not feel good. And so learning to let go of that and release yourself of the guilt, the financial guilt, the gift guilt, the trash guilt of trashing something. You don't have to trash a perfectly good piece of clothing. You don't even have to trash anything that's stained or ripped. You can donate that to Planet Aid. There are other organizations that take fabrics that are stained and ripped and turn them into something else. So there's plenty of ways to get something, there's plenty of ways to get rid of something without trashing it and dealing with that guilt. So it does take a little bit of extra effort, but I think it's worth it if it abates your guilt for that. This is it. This is what's hanging in my closet for shirts. This is it. And this is spring, summer, fall, winter for me, plus what I'm wearing and whatever's in the laundry right now. These are t-shirts that I only wear around the house. I do not have, there's one shirt I can think of, my teal color with, my mint color with my white polka dots. That's the only shirt I can think of that is in the laundry right now. Otherwise, everything else is actually here. And maybe that's another sign. If you can actually look at your closet and identify what's missing, probably don't need to declutter. But if you can look at your closet and something jumps out at you as you're not wearing this, you could let it go. Recently, I chatted about how to deal with financial guilt when you're decluttering. I shared it in this video here. You might enjoy watching that next if that is something that is holding you back. Thank you for sharing part of your day with me, and I'm gonna go put this in my declutter pile.